Hello folks, and welcome to another episode of Gamer Logic. I recently had a chance to sit down and try a demo of Resident Evil Biohazard 6, and I thought I would share my thoughts to the latest addition to the survival horror series. While I'm giving my thoughts on the demo, please keep in mind that I am strictly referring to the demo in mechanics alone, as there could be many graphical and gameplay fixes in the actual final release. Right off the bat, the demo gives you the ability to choose from 3 different story campaigns: Leon and his newfound partner Helena, Chris and Pierce, and finally Jake and Sherry. Yes, this is the same Sherry you led to safety in Resident Evil 2, Sherry Birkin. Leon and his partner are trying to escape from what I'm assuming is the White House, and definitely carries the most creepiness factor compared to the other 2 storylines. You'll be walking through dark, tight corridors, looking for survivors, and obviously an exit. Chris Redfield's story introduces him as a cranky drunk bastard who seems to have a bit of amnesia. One minute he's about to get in a bar fight, and suddenly he's running around shooting people on dilapidated buildings. Sherry and Jake's storyline starts with them running from a gigantic monster whose style holds true to the previous Resident Evil games. He looks like the offspring of the Nemesis. The objective in this portion is to escape from the monster or take him down, and if you're familiar with previous Resident Evil games, then you know that no matter how much you try to run from these things, you'll eventually have to fight them and kill them. The looks in Resident Evil 6 seem a little dingy and dirty. While I'd have to fire up Resident Evil 5 to be sure, I didn't see much of an improvement from the last game. They easily reminded me of Resident Evil Raccoon City graphics at first, with some better character models. One other complaint that I have is that the camera seems too close to the character and could really benefit from being pulled back slightly. There was also a large amount of screen tearing and cutscenes in gameplay, though again, this is a demo. One exciting upgrade to this game from Resident Evil 5 is finally the ability to aim, move, and shoot all at the same time. In the previous game, you were forced to stand still whenever you were aiming, which was very annoying, especially considering that there were so many other third-person style games that allow you to move and shoot. This especially was true when you were surrounded by tons of monsters. Thankfully, this has been fixed in Resident Evil 6, allowing you some breathing room when fighting. The rest of the controls, like accessing the inventory and weapons, is a little difficult at first, but you do get used to it over time. The final release of Resident Evil 6 is due out later this year, and after playing this demo, I am interested in playing the full game. As long as the story is interesting and Capcom gives us plenty of variety in these 3 story campaigns, we could have ourselves a very fun zombie game this October. Thanks for watching another episode of Gamer Logic. Have a good one, folks.